Hi, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to this part of the Cricket Happening show with your host Ram. Well, right now there's a match happening. It's a cricket update that I can give you. This is the match between Sri Lanka and Pakistan, which is being played today at the Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi. And Sri Lanka, right now, we have the 12th over in progress. Dinesh Chandimal is not out on 32 of 25 balls with 3 fours, and Angelo Matthews is not out on 7. Sri Lanka won the toss and elected to bat. They are 100 for 3 currently after 12 overs. This is a 2020 game which is happening between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. It's a day-nighter which is happening right now. So that is some news that I could tell you. And if at all I have time after covering the fourth day's play in the match between India, the third test match between India and West Indies, I can actually come and give you some live commentary over there and also keep you updated about what really happened here at the Sheikh Zayed Stadium here in Abu Dhabi. So first let's head off towards the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. As you know, the fourth day was very special, and there was a real crowd there. As I said, they were all waiting for Sachin Tendulkar to score the 100th international century of his career. But well, he looked good. He started off with a beautiful push down the onside for a boundary. He punched one through the offside for a four. Then one of the beautiful shot, exquisite shot which was played of the bowling of Fidel Edwards, helping himself with the pace of Fidel Edwards. He actually, he just put him over third man for a six. So that was marvelous. And one was really looking forward to Tendulkar coming to his 100th international century, and it looked like he was probably going to get that elusive 100th international century. But well, it was not to be, because Tendulkar made an error, the ball was waist high, and Tendulkar edged into the slips, and Sammy took the catch of the bowling of Ram Paul. And dejected, there was a real silence at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai when this happened, because everybody had come there only to watch Tendulkar. They were really cheering him up, rooting for Tendulkar to score his 100th international century. But unfortunately, it was not to be. What a wonderful spectacle it would have been if Tendulkar would have got. Well, he definitely has a second innings, but whether he gets an opportunity in the second innings to bat, one wouldn't know. But well, it's very sad. So the 100th international century continued to elude Tendulkar, and Tendulkar was gone for 94 with 8 fours and 2 sixes. And before that, what happened was that first ball that Fidel Edwards bowled on the fourth day netted a wicket, as VVS Lakshman held his bat limp into the hands of Samuels at gully of the bowling of Fidel Edwards for 32 with 3 fours. And India scored, when Lakshman left, it was 287, went on to 322. But well, after that, Dhoni got his stump spread eagled by Darren Sammy for 8, and this was the time when India were 331 for 6. 331 for 6, probably West Indies would have thought that this is the time for them to really go for the jugular and probably get a huge lead. But well, the man who really turned it on and was a real surprise packet, Ravichandran Ashwin. As you know, recently he got married, and you know what the marriage could do. It could bring a lot of luck, and that's what he did. Already he has, on a debut, he got a 5-wicket haul. He has 2 5-wicket hauls in this series. And today what he did was not with the ball, it was with the bat. And what he did was he scored his maiden century in international cricket, with in test cricket, I would say, with Ashwin making 103 of 118 balls. Looks like a one-day effort actually. 15 beautifully hit boundaries and 2 sixes, and 2 sixes ahead of the spinners. Absolute very good use of the feet, and this was a real surprise packet for India. And probably if 331, if West Indies had gone for the jugular and probably had Ashwin's wicket, well, I would have had a different story to tell. And Virat Kohli was there at the other end, really playing with a lot of maturity. He knew that he had to get India out of this particular precarious, not a precarious situation, but a tough situation. But well, Ashwin gave him admirable company. So Virat Kohli went on to make 52 with 5 fours. But Ravichandran Ashwin, take a bow, Ravichandran Ashwin. He came good at the right moment, and he made 103 of 118 balls with 15 fours and 2 sixes. What a knock from Ashwin. A tremendous use of the feet as far as the spinners were concerned. And well, I would say Ashwin has to be congratulated for actually taking full advantage of this feather bed of a wicket and going for his strokes, and that's what he did. He realized that he looks to be a very good thinking cricketer, because what he realized, it's a feather bed of a track and it's good to take some risks. So he went over the top, and as I said, his use of the feet against the spinners was something which was a real sight to watch. He was coming on twinkling feet and hitting the spinners all over the park, and also he was also playing some unorthodox strokes in between as far as the pacers were concerned. And this went on, and India were sitting pretty once the score reached 428. And that was the time the seventh wicket fell, when Virat Kohli was caught by Fiddle Edwards off the bowling of Devendra Bishoo for 52 with 5 fours. After that, the tail didn't wag. It was all over. It was wrapped up by West Indies when Ishan Sharma was caught bravo bowled Samuels for 5. Varun Arun was clean bowled by Samuels for 4. And in the end, it was left with Ashwin and Oja. But Ashwin had to give his wicket away. He was caught by Bharat bowled Rampal for 103 of 118 balls, 15 fours and 2 sixes. The main feature of the fourth day's play here between India and West Indies at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. And what a feeling it would be for Ravichandran Ashwin. Now India were looking out for an all-rounder, so probably Ravichandran Ashwin has made his presence felt into the team. Not only that, he's really signaled his intentions that he's willing to become an all-rounder in Indian cricket. Well, Harbhajan Singh, watch out. Ravichandran Ashwin is really breathing now, I would say. And the other thing that I would like to tell here is that even though the Mumbai crowd actually missed a Tendulkar century, which would have been a great spectacle for international cricket, but Ravichandran Ashwin actually made up for that by making this 103 runs. So what an effort. Absolutely a splendid effort from Ravichandran Ashwin. Yes, it is a total batting pitch, and it helped matters for Ashwin, no doubt about that. But also, one has to remember that Ashwin had to play a key role there to take India out from a situation from 331 for 6, and India were 482 all out, even though they conceded the lead to West Indies of 108 runs. Didn't really matter. Edwards had 1 for 116, 3 for 95 for Rampal, 2 for 90 for Darren Sammy, 3 for 74 for Marlon Samuels, 1 for 106 for Devendra Bishoo. West Indies finished at 81 for 2 at close, with both the wickets going to Pragyan Oja. In fact, Adrian Bharat was an early dismissal today. Once again, Mahendra Singh Dhoni had some surprises. Pragyan Oja was given the new ball. He had figures of 15 overs, 2 maidens, 27 runs and 2 wickets. He first dismissed Adrian Bharat, the attractive batsman, caught by Lakshman for 3. And he also took Kirk Edwards' wicket when Kirk Edwards actually stretched forward. A beautiful ball by Oja, where he was completely beaten by the turn, and Dhoni behind the stumps whipped off the bails, and he was walking for 17 with 3 fours. In the end, Darren Bravo played some sweet strokes, not out on 27 with 2 fours, and Brathwaite was not out on 34. I would say, a really good effort by Brathwaite, going good tight defense, but probably stretching of too hard, I would say. Brathwaite was not out on 34 with 2 fours, 81 for 2. They finished with an overall lead of 189 with 8 wickets remaining. Now, as far as the bowling figures go, as far as India were concerned, Pragyan Oja of 227, 5 overs, 2 maidens, none for 12 for Ishan Sharma. Varun Arun bowled 3 overs for 14. Ashwin 8 overs, none for 20. Sehwag 2 overs for 3. And Tendulkar 1 over, no maiden, none for 5. But let me also share some breaking news here. This is the situation 189. We are going to the final day tomorrow at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai on this feather bed of a track. Still no signs of any wear and tear there. On the 5th day, probably there will be some wear and tear, and one is looking forward to this match, no doubt. But unless and until West Indies are going to score some quick runs and put the pressure on India and say, come on, India, you are given a target, come on, chase it. Well, we have to wait and watch whether that happens. One breaking news that I would like to give you, dear fans, friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Virendra Sehwag has been named the captain for the India-West Indies One-Day International Series, which is going to follow after the Test matches. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Sachin Tendulkar have been rested for the One-Day Internationals, keeping in view the Australian tour. I think that's a good way to go, because Australian tour is going to be a tough tour. It's going to be played on Australian climes, and I think that's the right way to go. I have to commend the selectors for doing such a thing, and Virendra Sehwag will be the captain of the Indian team. Now, I'm going to take you live. I don't have much time. I'm just going to give you the latest update here from the Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi, where Sri Lanka are taking on Pakistan in this 2020 match here. Sri Lanka currently 117 for 3 in the 15th over, and Tananga was out for 12. Dilshan made a very quick 28 of 15 balls with 4 fours. Chandimal is not out on 42, looking good of 34 balls with 4 fours. Kumar Sangakkara was dismissed for 9. Angelo Matthews is not out on 14 currently. I will have to leave you, dear friends and subscribers, on this cricket happening show for now. I hope you all enjoyed my cricket show. And thanks for watching Cricket Happenings, and thanks for supporting the Cricket Happening show of mine. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.